we have one last presentation for today, and in the agenda it is named special announcement, and I think we have heard a lot of announcements today about hotels, planes, the card, some merchants, something like 30 million devices that he forgot about and stuff like that. So I would like to, and maybe you already know who will come up on stage. Oh, sorry. Oh, we need to have access to that document, guys. Secret vault. Document. So I think you have already seen them today because they had a stand outside. It's a company based in Denmark that's around since 2014. The name is Coinify. With us today are Mark and Bo, and before this day we already discussed who will drop the bomb, they or me, and they allowed me to do it. So because from next Thursday on, or let's say the end of the upcoming week, we will have 20,000 new Dash accepting merchants thanks to our partnership with Coinify. So please give them a warm welcome. I'll hand it over to you.
Thank you guys, and thanks for accepting us here on stage. We are pleased to be here. We just need to get the presentation working, and Bo will start off by giving a short introduction to Coinify and what we guys are doing in this space. And then I will go through the products and the services that we are working with Dash on. Just to give a brief insight on me, I have been working in Coinify for about 3 years, and I am the sales manager for the Europe, Middle East and Africa region. Bo is the sales manager for the Asia and Pacific region, and has worked in Coinify for actually only a few months, and will be working from Australia going forward to support that region. So yeah, let's just give a few minutes to get the presentation started.
You want to tell about this one now while you wait?
Go to assist.
On your own? Did you get access?
I hope so.
Rodrigo, get everybody to stand up. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Perfect.
So full screen, you know how to use it?
Duplicate.
Should I start?
Hit duplicate.
Yeah.
Hello, test. Yep. All right, we're ready to go. It's been a long day. As Mark said, my name is Bo Soderberg. I'm one of the recent employees of Coinify, probably one of the newest one. My area is Asia Pacific, and we're going to go through a walkthrough of Coinify and the partnership with Dash. Coinify is a global currency platform, enable participants to interact within and across the virtual and traditional financial markets. And what that really means is we provide the underlying infrastructure to connect the virtual currency space with the traditional financial markets to be a trusted, compliant bridge between the two. Coinify was incorporated in 2014. I learned today something about Dash as well, 2014. But yeah, we are passionate about the virtual asset adoption and offer a variety of compliant two-way blockchain to fiat currency conversion service. And driving the next phase of growth in the industry. To do that, we have some core services. We have trade, buying and selling of virtual currency, traditional payment methods such as credit card and bank transfer. We have the OTC, which is the high net value individuals and corporations. And we have, last but not least, our payment service, to have payment service providers and merchant accept cryptocurrency risk-free, with a fiat payout in the local currency. Yeah, we're Copenhagen-based, Coinify. I'm going to start up in the Asia-Pacific region. I live in Australia, down in Adelaide. We're going to start an office down in Sydney, but Copenhagen-based, over 40 employees there. Multicultural, global reach company. Some of our accomplishments is we've been up to 3.5 million in the daily trade volume. As Jan said, the 20,000 plus merchants. Again, PSP partnership, very important for us. Again, to spread the crypto areas. So 65 there and counting. I like this one with 48% women in the company and a 48% men as well. And the last 4% is our new AI technology, where we do some fraud findings. And we've been recognized a bit as well here, so that's pretty cool. Compliance as well, high focus with Coinify. You have to. Been five years in the industry. Coinify has always been heavily invested in keeping a compliant business. Since the beginning, we've been operating within the industry standard of risk management and compliance in respect to AML, the sanction, KYC, and fraud. We are in close dialogue with the Danish FSA and one of our founding members, a veteran member in the blockchain and virtual currency working group in the EU, and they're helping to form the future regulations as well. Some of our partners, some of the bigger partners, we are currently in over 40 million wallets around the world. We have Blockchain Info, is a big one, Abra, BRD. And then we have, probably if you're from Switzerland, you know the Digitech Galaxis, the largest online retailer here in Switzerland. And of course, we are very happy to welcome Dash into the family. Next one. And I'd like to give the word to Mark now, one of our senior guys in Coinify and been around for a long time.
Yeah, thank you, Bo. So we are very pleased to partner with Dash. And with this new exciting partnership, we aim to help Dash with two of the most important steps towards mainstreaming the usage of Dash on a global scale. And that is to help increase the global use of Dash in payments and also allow fast and easy access to Dash globally. So first of all, Dash in Coinify payment network. On Thursday, next week, Dash is listed as a payment option available to all Coinify merchants and PSPs. This will effectively enable a wider reach within B2B and B2C payments and creates an instant availability for consumers to actually use Dash for payments in our global network. And our infrastructure, as mentioned before, covers more than 65 payment service providers, reaching up to 100,000 merchants. Of course, not all are live, but some. Merchants, when a customer is using Dash to make a payment on any of our merchant site, Coinify simply converts the Dash payment and settle the merchant in the local currency that they will like, such as euros, dollars, or Swiss francs. Thus, the merchant never have to hold or see or handle any Dash, which is, as mentioned many times here in the convention, often crucial when trying to convince a merchant to actually accept crypto as a payment. Our PSPs are continuously adding merchants onto our platform, and as the adoption grows, more and more PSP will go live, more and more merchants, and Dash will be available for all future merchants going live. As Bo mentioned, we are heavily invested in keeping a compliant business and has been from the start, which also means that we are ready for any upcoming regulation in the market and have a strong ground to continue our operations into any foreseeable future. So yeah, I just wanted to give you a brief insight into the industries that our merchants are in. Since the beginning, we have had a higher presentation of more tech-savvy products in correlation with the blockchain technology and the people actually holding Bitcoin and crypto. And this today still represent a third of our merchants, which is mostly VPN hosting services, but also other hardware and software selling merchants. Second is a broad spectrum of e-commerce merchants, and lately we've been seeing esports and gaming merchants increasing steadily on our platform. Also, just to dive a little bit deeper into the B2B invoicing, that's more of the professional service where companies can invoice each other and pay in cryptocurrencies while the receiving part gets the fiat. And here we see, of course, technical consulting again being the more tech savvy. In e-commerce, it's pretty spread out between food and drinks, electronics, health and beauty, and fashion and jewelry. Our merchants are primarily located in Europe with 60%, and also heavy representation in Asia, where around 10% in North America, and then the rest is spread out on South America, Africa, and the Middle East. So some of our payment partners, you have this payment service providers on the right. These are the guys delivering all the other payment method, all the other payment technology for the merchants. And we work with around 65 at the moment. And all of these payment service providers are adding merchants in on an ongoing basis. Some of the merchants that we have live at the moment are, you can see on the right, Galaxis. If you're from Switzerland, you know them already. But also Hungry.dk is actually just a takeaway app where you can buy your pizza or your burger and have it delivered, and you pay with crypto. And we also have lootbeer.com, which is e-gaming, a Netflix for virtual iGamings in sports. So a lot of different merchants where you can soon accept Dash. So this is from one of our merchants called Quill. They sell kind of meal replacement, nutritions, protein powder and stuff like that. So this is their checkout page. So basically it will look something like this. The actual payment method button can be customized via our API integration. So it can have a picture of the merchant owner's face, or it can have a Bitcoin logo or a crypto logo or whatever they would like. Basically, you click the cryptocurrency button. You get the option of choosing between the crypto that we support, including Dash. And then you get a Dash price and the QR code, and you pay, and you get redirected to the merchant's success page. So another product that we're also delivering for Dash is our invoice service, which basically allows members of the Dash community or Dash holders in general to pay their invoices in Dash. Through the Coinify platform, the issuer of the invoice will create an invoice with a requested fiat amount and send this invoice to the payer by email. It will include a payment link that opens our standout checkout page where Dash is now an option, and will quote the price once the link is clicked. And the payer sends Dash, Coinify converts, and settle the issue of the invoice in their preferred fiat currency. So this also helps Dash holders to to pay their bills without having to convert their Dash into fiat, but simply have the guys that they're paying issue the invoice at Coinify and send them out. So from payments to trade here. So this is about the easy access to Dash for customers who are perhaps not that tech savvy or don't know what an exchange is. What we do also on Thursday is implementing Dash on our global trade platform. What this means is that on my Coinify, which is our own trading platform, customers can now buy Dash using credit cards and bank transfer. Dash will also be available by choice for all our existing wallet partners such as blockchain.info, BRD and Abra. And finally, Dash will also be available for all our trade widget partners, present and future. And what our trade widget is, I will go through in just a second. So yeah, the last solution here on our deck is a Dash-only trading solution. And basically what that means is that similar to my Coinify, individuals can buy and sell Dash using Visa, MasterCard, and bank transfer. And it's a service that is easily implemented via our widget at the convenience of the Dash community. Our trade widget is, simply put, 2 lines of code that can be implemented in a matter of days on any website, wallet, or application where there might be Dash users or potential Dash users. So yeah, it can, for example, be on a dedicated buy and sell page, a landing page. It can be as a buy button on dash.org or in a Dash wallet. So with these products, we hope that even more people will gain access to and use Dash in their everyday life. Buy it easily, spend it easily on actual goods and services, and simply enjoy the freedom of using cryptocurrencies. Thank you.
We actually have our little stand is out there. I know it's late tonight, today and stuff, but we had a lot of queries about our poster out there. It's blockchain city poster, and we thought we'd do something a little bit fun. Do a little Dash auction. If anybody wants to put an offer on the poster, bring it home. Probably start with around 0.10 Dash if somebody's interested, and we can do an auction on a very unique poster. They're not made anymore, so we've seen some of the first blockchain magazines selling for $1,500. So I think this one here in the future could have some value, but I don't know if anybody want to bid on it. We had some people asking out there, they're willing to put some money on it. So, Dash. If anybody wants to put a hand up, 0.1 Dash. Yep, we have a bid, 0.2 Dash. We go up by 0.05 Dash. 0.6 Dash. All right, here we go. We've started. 0.7 Dash. 1 Dash. 1 Dash is up over here. 1 Dash. 1.2 Dash. All right, we started the auction very well. 1.2. 1.3 Dash. 1.3 Dash. Very unique poster. Not produced anymore, guys. We have Dash logo down here, actually. The Dash logo is presented down here. 1.4 Dash. 1.4 and counting. 1.41 Dash. We only go up in 0.1. 1.5 is called in. 1.5. We claim 1.5 over here. You're up on 1.5, aren't you? You have it already. 1.5, anybody else? 1.5? 1.5 Dash, this unique poster. We go first, second, 1.5 Dash, last offer, sold. 1.5 Dash. Woo! If you guys have any questions, we'll be on the bus on the way to Oktoberfest. So we're very happy to talk to you guys.